Official language schools are not just places to learn a language. They are also places of integration where students of many nationalities from faraway places live together and share their vision of the world while integrating into our society. Today we introduce you to Yue Ying, Graciela, Emily and Elena, who are 3 students from our school from places as different as China, Argentina, the Philippines and Romania. We will ask them what their life is like in Spain, what has caught their attention in our culture, and how they feel with us.
Okay, hello. We're here with 4 students of our school from different backgrounds, from all walks of life, and we would like to share with all of you a little bit about their experience living in Spain. We want to share with you their cultural background and the impressions they have about Spain, about living in Spain. Okay, so we can start by introducing yourselves. You introduce yourselves and you talk about a little bit about yourselves, and then we can start debating about your impressions of Spain and the contrast with your different countries. Okay, who wants to start?
Me.
Okay.
I'll start.
Yes,
okay.
Elena. Yes, Elena is always taking part very actively.
Yes, always.
Okay.
So hi, my name is Elena Paris, and I'm from Romania. I was born in Bacău. It's a county of Romania. I've been living in Spain since 2001, and I like living here. Okay, because I think it's a very nice country, nice people, it's nice weather. So that's why I've chosen to live here. I lived in Bristol for 5 years.
Okay. Yeah. So why did you decide to come to Spain?
I don't know. I want to do something different.
Okay.
I wanted to do something different, and I like the experience. Yeah,
Okay.
I enjoy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Lovely.
So
who's going on?
My name is Gigi. I'm from China. I've been living here in Spain for almost 2 years. By July, it will hit my 2 years mark. And back in China, I work in a administrative role at a state-owned enterprise. But I felt the work environment was too traditional, and also the promotions were not that clear. So, and also honestly, I just crave for a fresh perspective on life. So I take a leap of faith and pack my bags and move to Spain. After living in Spain, I felt like there are so many differences between especially when it comes to cultural things. For example, in Spain, you will feel like they embrace more about the body. I don't know how to say it.
Yeah.
It's
so
like,
we are more physical, you mean? Okay.
It's not only like physical. It's, for example, one of the most cultural shock that I have is like you can see mothers breastfeeding their children in public, and it's a very normal thing. But maybe back in China, it's not that common.
Okay.
And also on the beach, you can see like people sunbathing topless.
Yeah.
And that's kind of one of the shocking things for me.
For you. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that's great. Okay, who's going to be next?
Me.
Gracie.
Well, my name is Graciela. I am from Argentina. I am here in Spain since 2022. And I am Argentinian and I am Spanish too, because my parents were Spanish. They were from Soria. And why I am here? I am here because it's very tough to live in Argentina, and I've come here to seek a better life. For me, freedom is the key word. I arrived here looking for freedom, freedom to choose what to eat, to choose what to do, to choose what you want to be in life. And despite my age, because I am 65, I am very proud of my age, and I think that we are old when we run out of projects. And that's why I am here. I am very happy to be here. People here is welcoming, is warm, and I am proud of my country, very proud of Argentina, but I am proud of living in this community too.
Okay, that's great. Okay, so Emily.
Okay, it's my turn.
Yes.
I'm Emily Lucernas. My name is Emily Lucernas. I'm a Filipino. I'm from the Philippines, and I've been living in Spain 17 years. I'm a stay-home mom. I'm very nervous.
Yeah, it's okay.
And
17 years.
Yes.
Okay,
The reason
yeah,
why I
didn't
came
know
here in
that.
Spain is to search for a greater pasture, which I definitely found it here, and I am more than grateful.
Okay. So you formed a family here?
Yeah, I'm married here, and then I have 8-year-old son.
Okay, an 8-year-old son. Okay, that's great. So, Gigi, Yue Ying started giving us just a glimpse of the things that were shocking for her, but we could go into there some we can focus on the good things and also on the not so good things you found in Spain. So, what can you tell us about that?
About good things, a lot.
Okay, and
bad
also
things,
bad
I don't
things,
know.
yeah,
I
of
don't
course.
know. So
Okay.
I was thinking this morning, okay, while I was driving, I was thinking, what could I say about bad things? I don't know. I don't know what could I say, but the good things, yes. So I could do here in Spain, I could do everything I couldn't do in my country, okay? I wanted to paint, so I paint here. I wanted to take my driving lessons, I took it here. I wanted to buy a flat, I bought it here. So I'm studying, so I can do everything I want. I don't know.
Yes.
That's why maybe, I don't know.
Yes, I agree with you.
Yeah.
Here
We have a
we
lot
can
of
do
options to
a lot
do
of
here,
things
you know?
that we can't do in our countries. We have freedom here. We do what we want. When you go to the supermarket, you buy
You can
whatever
choose,
you
yeah.
want. You can choose what you want to eat. For instance, in my country, no, you have only 2 brands and you eat this or that. That's all. And that's and besides here, everything is affordable. I mean, you can't afford buying things. If you want to buy one thing, you buy it.
But you can
It's-
do
it's
the
very
same in
important.
Romania as well, but it's very far. I live in a small town, so to do all things, if you want to go swimming, you have to go to another village or no, and it's very, or another city. It's very far. You can't afford it. You don't have time. Okay.
Well, I
here-
have a different perspective regarding that because, like living in China, everything was more efficient. Like if you don't want to get out of home, get out of your house, you can basically do everything through your mobile phone.
Yeah.
Like food, groceries, and even government things. Government things like you can also do it through apps. So when I moved here, after I moved here, I actually think that before I used to take it for granted, this seamless process. So when I moved here, because I'm also living in a smaller town, unlike the
In China.
the hostel culture when I back in the city where I live in China, here if you don't have a car, I think the convenience is like very low. You basically couldn't get out of your house if you don't have a car, and the public transportation, I think, for me, in my opinion, is not that seamless, efficient as well. So yeah, I think that's and also it's like we have more choices in China if you want to buy things. Sorry.
Okay. Yeah. It's fine. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
That's
so
surprising.
I actually felt inconvenient about this point
Okay.
related to this topic.
Yeah, okay. So maybe that's something related to Gandia. I mean, public transport and moving around. You mean maybe?
What I mean is, for example, because I live in the beach in
Yeah.
a small town, so from home to train station there are like 2 or 3 kilometers. So and the bus and the shuttle bus is not like every 10 minutes or every
Yeah.
30 minutes. It's maybe like 1 hour.
Yeah.
And it also has like different destination. So usually I don't take that bus. It's like more my husband drive me to the train station, or my father-in-law
Okay.
drive me to train station.
Okay.
So I think in that part, it's like if I want to move out of home, I had to ask a lot of favors.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And because also Renfei, it's very unpunctual, right?
Yeah.
So so
Okay,
in
okay.
that part is
Unpunctuality. Okay.
Unpunctuality.
Are we unpunctual?
Yes.
Okay. In
Yes,
Spain,
you are.
we,
Yes.
we tend to be
Yes.
compared with other countries.
Yes.
so
yes.
Yeah.
so back in China, if I really want to go to another place, I can always we call it Didi. Okay, it's like Cabify here. Okay?
Okay.
Yes, taxi.
And the price is also affordable. It's not as expensive as here when you get a cab. And the thing is, if you live in a small town here, I don't even know if you can call a Cabify here.
Okay.
I know.
It's
I don't
like a
know.
taxi.
Not sure.
No, it's
in
like a
in
taxi,
Gandhi, I'm
I
not
don't
sure.
know.
So we
Yeah.
have a taxi service, but not sure about that. Okay.
Yeah,
Viber,
and
no,
despite
Viber,
that,
Uber.
and despite
Okay.
that, we also have share bikes like everywhere. Like you can
Nice.
just
Yeah,
simply
yeah.
scan
Okay.
it and pay a monthly.
And how about our I mean the character of people? Are people quite different from people in your
I
country?
think that in my case, it's very similar.
Yes, Romania as well.
Argentinian people and Spanish people, very similar. Because in Argentina, it's a melting pot. You have Italian, Spanish, Arabian people, Chinese people, and a lot of Spanish people. That's why I think that it's very similar. We are all warm, friendly, welcoming. For me, it's the same. Living, I mean, talking about people, it's the same. Living here than in Argentina. I felt here very, very, very at ease.
Okay. Yeah. That's good. That's good. And
In my opinion, so it's as well. It's very similar. Spanish with Romanian people are warm and over-minded. They are very
Open-minded, yes.
social
Yes.
as well, and I think Romanian are more reserved initially. You know, until you start know them.
Yeah,
You know, when you
until you get to
develop
know them.
relationships. Okay, but they are very similar as well. Maybe that's why I'm here.
Emily,
Yeah.
how about
in
you?
my case, there is a difference between Spain. There are not a lot of difference between Spain and the Philippines, because the Philippines was part of the Spanish Empire during the 16th century, and then there are a lot of like the religion or the strong family ties that we inherited from the Spanish people, and I can explain very well because I'm not into history or like
Yeah.
that, but the people here in Spain are more likely like in the Philippines, because Spanish people they were in the Philippines for a long time.
Yep, exactly, exactly. So there was an influence in
There's
a
an
way.
influence, yes.
Okay. Okay.
So
Did you-
personally speaking, I think first of all, because we share a different language system, so the language barrier is a really big obstacle. So, and especially since I have the shortest living experience here among all of us, I think I find it like quite difficult to adapt to the new culture, because it's totally different.
Maybe for you.
And also the communication between because my current Spanish level is, is not that advanced. So I will still feel like the conversation between our ratio, between us will be more resonating and how do you say it? It's like spontaneous.
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 Okay.
Yeah.
Spontaneous with my own ratio.
Oh, yeah, with
Yeah.
people from your country.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Yeah, because the language barrier. And but I also think like Spanish people, they're generally like more passionate, like outgoing, happy-go-lucky,
Yeah.
right?
You're lucky, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, very happy-go-lucky. So I think it's just a matter of times
Okay.
to adapt to the Spanish culture.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's easy to adapt.
Okay.
There's one different thing I find here in Spain. When we greet each other, in Argentina, we embrace
Okay.
Okay.
a lot.
In Spain, they
with
check
the friends,
they-
with our sons, with
Kisses
our
your cheek.
with our brothers, with father, mother. We embrace each other. Here, it's not very common to embrace a friend. You give 2 kisses,
Yep.
but it's more it's warmer
Yep.
when you embrace the other
In the
person.
Philippines, it's in upper
It's the
brain.
same?
Yes.
Yes.
It's upper brain. It's
No,
rude.
Romania, you don't know.
But
Yeah.
here it's mean it's
So it's quite
smaller.
different. Okay.
More is
Do you kiss or hug in China?
No, it's uncommon, right?
Uncommon,
It's
yes.
uncommon in China, but
Okay.
with the how do you say it? The more usual custom, maybe like shaking hands,
Yeah.
Yes,
It's
shaking
important.
and
Romania
that's
as
it,
well.
or just like waving
Yes.
waving
Okay.
your hands.
Yes.
Like in Romania as well.
Yeah.
Don't have that much
Okay,
closer
so
contact.
there are cultural differences
Yes.
and differences in the way we live, but I think this diversity enriches us, and I think this was a great
Yes.
conversation, and thank you for taking part.
Thank you.
And so I'll see you in class, of course. Okay.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you very
Thank
much.
you.
Thank